Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to your favorite research network, Live Tips. We will discuss the latest happening in the currency and commodities market with our expert, Mr. Joy, and myself, Navneet Krishnan. Welcome, Mr. Joy.
Thanks, Navneet.
So, Mr. Joy, what do you have to say about the US dollar movement today?
Well, the dollar traded near a 3-month high against yen before data that economists trend will show. US housing starts and building permits rose last month. The US currency held on to yesterday's gain against most major counterparts after Treasury's 10-year yields advanced to a 7-month high, attracting more demand for the US assets.
Can you give us some updates about the exchange rates happening currently?
Yeah, sure. The dollar trade against the yen, the dollar is trading at 84.25 yen at 1:30 p.m. in Tokyo from 84.24 yen in New York yesterday. When it at 84.5, that's the most since September 24th.
Okay.
The dollar against the euro, the dollar was trading at 1.3213 from 1.3214, following a 1.2% gain yesterday. The euro was unchanged at 111.32 yen after dropping 0.5% yesterday.
Okay. So, how is the dollar index trading right now?
Well, the dollar index, which tracked the greenbacks against the currencies of 6 major US trading partners, was little changed at 80.323 after rising as much as 1.2% yesterday. So we are seeing a stagnant movement in the dollar index for today.
Okay. What's your take on the South Korea's currency? Recently, news are flooding into the market that government will be taking some restrictive action against the excessive inflow that is coming in.
Well, we have hearing that since last month. So South Korea's won dropped for a second consecutive day on concerns that the government will seek to curb fund inflows that have contributed to the currency's almost 5% advance in the second half of this year.
Okay.
The won touched its weakest level in 2 weeks after report yesterday that the authority may impose a bank levy on lenders short and long term overseas debt. The finance ministry said a decision on the matter hasn't yet been made.
Okay.
The won fell to 0.2% to 115710 per dollar as of 8:59 p.m. in Seoul, according to data compiled by the Bloomberg. The currency dropped as much as 0.7% to 1162.40. That's the weakest level since November 30th.
Okay. So, how is the euro trading for today?
Well, the euros traded on Thursday as dealers squared up positions ahead of a meeting of European Union leaders. Traders were worried that the discussion in Brussels about a permanent mechanism to prevent fiscal crisis from spreading may push up the euro towards 1.33 against the dollar.
Okay. So, viewers, watch out for that EU meeting and also the housing data that is coming from US for the currency cues. So, thanks, Joy, for your updates.
Thanks, Navneet.
We will discuss the commodities market right after this commercial.
Welcome back, viewers. We will discuss the commodities market with Mr. Navneet. Welcome back, Mr. Navneet.
Thank you, Joy.
We are seeing bullions turning into a correction mode. What is your outlook for the same for the next 1 week?
Gold witnessed selling pressure continuing as US dollar appreciated on signs of US economic recovery and renewed concerns about the European debt crisis pushed down euro. Gold for immediate delivery traded at $1,380 an ounce, down 82 cents. Bullion lost 1.1% to $1,380.82 yesterday, the lowest close since November 29th as the dollar gained. Weakness may persist for a few more days if the greenback continues with its northward journey against euro. US consumer price index increased by 0.1% in November, while industrial output rose by 0.4%, more than expected. These numbers is acting as a supporting factor for US dollar. US housing starts is expected to rise to an annual rate of 550,000 in November from 519,000 in October. ECB is struggling to stop crisis spreading from Greece and Ireland to the rest of the euro region. Moody's Investor Services said on December 15 that it may lower Spain's AA1 rating less than 3 months after previous cut. Silver for immediate delivery gained by 0.7% to $29 an ounce after yesterday's dropping 2.3%, the biggest decline since December 7th.
So how did the crude market react to yesterday's EIA inventory data release?
Crude oil traded near a 1-week high after an US Energy Department report showed that the stockpiles declined the most since 2002. The refiners boosted their fuel output in the world's biggest oil consumer. Oil gained by 0.4% yesterday during the NYMEX trading session after the Energy Department said inventories fell by 9.85 million barrels last week to 346 million. Refiners operated at 88% capacity, the most since September, probably indicating towards an increased demand for the commodity from US. US crude imports dropped by 7.69 million barrels a day, the report showed. Fuel imports slipped by 11% to 2.36 million barrels a day. Gasoline supplies rose by 809,000 barrels to 214.8 million barrels last week, the Energy Department report showed yesterday. Some corrections were seen in prices during the Asian trading session on concerns that heating oil demand will fall amid forecasts for a warmer weather in the US. Temperatures during the last week of December may be 5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit higher than this week. according to AccuWeather Inc. in State College, Pennsylvania.
Okay. So how is the base metal performance in the Asian trading session today?
Copper prices dropped marginally during the Asian trading session on renewed concerns of European debt prices escalating and stockpiles expanding in the major warehouses around the world. Three-month delivery copper on LME dropped as much as 0.9% to $9,018 a metric ton.
Okay.
Inventories of copper tracked by the London Metal Exchange rose for a third day, in fact, by yesterday from 7,050 tons, the largest one-day tonnage increase since January to 3,57,950 tons.
Okay.
6,700 tons entered LME warehouses in South Korea, the nearest location to China, the world's largest metal user, creating speculation that Chinese importers may be rerouting the excess supply that is hitting the market.
Okay.
From the Eurozone, we will watch the Moody's Investor Services, which said yesterday that the Spain's rating may be cut to AA1 amid growing concerns it could follow Greece and Ireland in seeking a bailout from ECB. From the Chinese front, Chinese rate hike fears are still going its round in the market owing to the rising inflation numbers, creating a short-term uncertainty in the markets regarding the direction.
Okay.
Aluminium in London fell by 0.4%, zinc shed 0.3%, lead declined by 1%, and nickel lost 0.6%, while tin was trading unchanged during the Asian trading session today.
Thank you, Mr. Navis, for your quick comments on the commodity market. Stay tuned, viewers. We'll be back with more updates on equity markets with Morgan and Viresh.